Hi everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I wanted to give you that one go-to recipe that I think everybody should have in their little arsenal so that you know when you make it that it's going to make you a hit. It's never a one-hit wonder, and it brings happiness and joy to just about everybody who gets to be involved or enjoy this. For the past 20 years, my family and I have been making they call it our famous Thompson fudge recipe. And it's not the kind of fudge that you eat with, the little squares like a lot of people think of Mackinac fudge. But this is actually a fudge sauce that's more reminiscent of Saunders fudge or the type of Hershey fudge that you get from the grocery store. But I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's a lot better. So the best part about this recipe is how simple it is to make using 5 simple ingredients. So we start with our light corn syrup, and that is the base of our sauce. We have 2 sticks of butter. Now I use the salted butter. Some people in our family use the unsalted. It's just your personal preference. Once you make this a couple of times, you'll know which one you want to use. We use a can of sweetened condensed milk, a bag of chocolate chip morsels. Now what's fun about the chocolate chip morsels is today I'm using milk chocolate. I can make this using any one of the chocolate chip morsels that they have in the stores. They have the dark chocolate, peanut butter, the white, and even the butterscotch. And I've made them each and every way, and depending on what you like, everybody tends to like them too. And then of course always a little pinch of salt, because we never know exactly how salty our salted butter is going to be. So simply, this is the top part of my double boiler, and a double boiler is almost essential for making this. You're working with chocolate, and you don't want that chocolate to burn. If you were to put this directly on the heat, a lot of times the chocolate chips fall through the liquid ingredients to the bottom, and with the direct heat would burn. Now if you don't have a double boiler, I have a tip. Use the bottom of a pan, put your water in it, and then use a large Pyrex or thicker glass mixing bowl on top as the top part of your double boiler. Either way works. You don't have to run out and get anything special. So, simply done. I start to add my ingredients all together. No fancy way of saying, oh, you have to add one first or the other. We put in our butter. Oops. And it just all goes in just like that. This lovely sweetened condensed milk, which for a lot of desserts, people don't realize this is the base of many of them. Puddings have a lot of sweetened condensed milk. And our bag of, chocolate chips. Plain and simple, easy peasy, all together. And I will add my pinch of salt because I did test my butter, and it was a little less salty than I like it. So basically, I'm going to take this, put it directly on my double boiler. I've already heated the water a little bit, so I'm putting the water back on. I'm going to turn it to medium, and then I'm just going to make sure that as I'm stirring this, I am integrating it each and every time one of the ingredients starts to melt up. And you can see, of course, doesn't look really pretty to begin with, but it will go very nicely together in a very short time. So again, be really careful, continue to stir, because even with this being on a double boiler, it can still burn if you start getting your chocolate up and that. And we've learned our lessons scrubbing numerous pots because of how messy it can get. So what I wanted to do too, in the time that I have with you today, is to show you how we've served this in the past. Of course, like any good cooking show, I thought ahead, and I have a recipe batch of the fudge made. This is what it needs to look like once you are done with it. So nice, smooth, glossy, yummy looking. So let me bring you back over here and just show you the few things that we've done in the past. Now, of course, everybody will enjoy if you decide that you are going to give them fudge as a gift. So here we go. We're putting it in our little cup. Usually I use from this size all the way up to the big quart size, depending on if it's just a welcoming gift or a little holiday gift. Our family tends to want the great big ones for Christmas. If you ask them what they want, this is what they're going to tell you that they want. Put your lid on it. You can decorate your lid, put a bow on it, put a label on it. You can make this as fancy or as plain as you want. But I will tell you, that part doesn't matter. When your gift receiver opens it, they're going to absolutely enjoy this. Dish of ice cream, same way. This is fabulous on ice cream, as little or as much as you like. Those of us who grew up in Detroit and remember Saunders, everybody I've ever talked to says it reminds them of their Saunders hot fudge ice cream sundae that they used to get. Trust me, people enjoy that. The other way, and this is something that happens in my house every time I make this, it's to keep people from actually stealing my sauce by eating it by the spoonful. This is my husband's favorite way to eat this. He will go and steal a jar from the refrigerator. He will heat up and literally sit there in the middle of the night watching his TV program, eating it sans anything. Just his spoon, his jar of fudge, and his TV shows. So I hope you will give this recipe a try. Enjoy it. Enjoy it with your friends, your family, your coworkers. You want to get on the good side of your boss? A great big jar of this for Christmas or Boss's Day is going to get you there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot of information from it. And if you need my help or need any other tips, just let me know. Thank you.